Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Shenzhen. And today, well, it's early morning here. I'm up early. Uh, Everybody else that we're traveling with is still asleep. So, thought I'd take this opportunity just to talk a little bit about the Spring Festival, uh, what its origins are, and some of the customs and things that people do here. First of all, I just wanted to show you. As we're driving around, just about every road has these lanterns hung up from the light poles. So we see, if we look down, we see all the light poles up on the other side of the road have these running up the way. And I was looking at these yesterday as we were driving along. And then if we look further down here, you see also smaller ones hanging on the smaller poles, the flags. These things are everywhere on pretty much every road that you can see, wherever you go here. And not just here, everywhere. When we were in Yunfu the other day, I actually saw teams of people around putting them up. Just unbelievable. And I mean, just Shenzhen alone, there must be millions of these things up. Yeah, I was wondering, just sort of thinking, how much money does all this cost? It's just phenomenal. It must be huge around China. But they do love it, so it's not for me to decide, but yeah. So, Spring Festival, where did it come from? All the Chinese New Year stuff. So, one story, I'm just going to do the one story. There's numerous different versions of this story, and there is a couple of other stories out there as well. But the one uh, back in ancient times, there was a savage beast called Nian. Nian means year in Chinese. And on the 30th day of the 12th month every year, Nian would come out and attack livestock and villages, people in sort of villages in that area. And one day he was coming out to do his attacking, and he came across two young boys who were having a whip cracking competition. See who could crack a whip the loudest. He heard this noise and fled. He then approached another village, and he came to a house, and they had red clothing hanging out on the clothesline after being washed. He saw the color red and fled. Went to another village. As he was coming to that village, he came across a house with a lights burning inside. He saw the light and fled. So it became believed in these villages that the way to defeat the Nian was with loud noise, the color red, and lots of light. And so that's why you see firecrackers in use everywhere. And it is also why everybody, you see the red lanterns everywhere. You see the red signs that people put up on their doors that we saw going up the other day in Yunfu. And yeah, lots of colorful lights and stuff. Again, fireworks, creating lots of light. So that's one origin story. There's a few different versions of that same story I found online, as well as a couple of different stories, one involving the invention of a sundial, which I have to go back and read again because I'm not quite totally over what that one's about. But over the years, next year we might go through a different origin story and go through that. So we want to look at some of the customs and facts about Chinese New Year Spring Festival. So the start of Spring Festival is February 4 this year, While still cold, it marks the end of the coldest part of the year, so spring coming on. It is a festival for a quarter of the world's population, including over 2 billion people. A number of countries have public holidays during the Chinese New Year, including China, Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, both North and South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, and Brunei. More and more Western cities celebrate the festival in recent years, like New York, London, Vancouver, and Sydney. Chinese New Year date can fall anywhere between January 21 and February 20, determined by the Chinese lunar calendar. So very much for those in the West, very much like Easter. It's not a specific date. It moves around depending on the lunar calendar rather than, yeah. So Chinese New Year starts a new animal zodiac year. There are 12 animals: the rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, and pig. 2024 being the year of the dragon. Traditionally 16 days, ending with the Lantern Festival, beginning with New Year's Eve. Chinese New Year's Eve, not our New Year's Eve. Many people pray to either gods or ancestors, and many visit ancestors' graves on New Year's Eve, offering sacrifices to ancestors before reunion dinners. So, yeah, ancestors especially, big part of this festival. I'm not sure which gods they pray to, what sort of gods they believe in. That's something I'll have to do a little bit more research into and find out about a bit more about some of the sort of customs around that stuff and what people actually believe. Like I have mentioned before, a lot of sort of religious stuff, the Taoism and Buddhism and stuff, people are more into that stuff as a custom thing rather than actually believing the tenets of the thing. It's like somebody maybe calling themselves a Christian. They don't actually believe in God, but they like the customs of it, Christmas and Easter, going to services. It might be something that people like. I don't know. I'm not religious. I don't understand much. Food eaten include dumplings, which represent wealth. The more you can eat, the more wealth in your new year. Fish, because the word for fish in Chinese sounds very much like the word for surplus. U being fish, and UYOO being surplus. Oranges and tangerines are displayed because they are believed to bring good luck and fortune. Billions of red envelopes are exchanged from older to younger, bosses to employees, and leaders to underlings. Today, many red envelopes are done electronically. Red is a lucky colour representing things like happiness, beauty, vitality, good luck, success, and good fortune. It consists of the largest annual migration. 200 million people travel long distances and an estimated 3.5 billion journeys, plus tens of millions in other countries. New Year's Eve Gala, which we actually watched last night, is the most watched television show in the world, apparently. I know just about everybody I know here in China watches that. Maybe not live, but they will watch it at a later time. It is amazing how popular it is. I quite enjoy some of it. There's a lot of it that goes over my head, just not understanding it. But when they get into playing music and stuff, even though you don't understand what they're singing, I can definitely appreciate the music. It's very cool. Some of the taboos. So, taboos on New Year's Day specifically: no porridge, brings poverty; no hair washing, washes away good luck; no needlework, depletes wealth; no unlucky words, e.g. death will bring death. So don't say the word death. No washing clothes washes away good luck. No sweeping sweeps away wealth. And then spring festival taboos. So the New Year's Day is just for the one day. Spring festival over the whole sort of season. No crying, it brings bad luck. No breaking dishes, it brings bad luck. No scissors or knives, it cuts wealth. No lending or borrowing money because that leads to debt. No killing, including animals, causes misfortune. No black or white clothes because they are considered unlucky colours. Even amounts of lucky money, odd amounts being unlucky. So $2, $4, well, yuan, 2 yuan, 4 yuan, not 5. No hospital visits, that brings illness. And it is also the biggest annual fireworks usage used to, as we said in the story, scare away demons and evil ghosts. So that's a little bit about this time of year here in China. It is the most vibrant time to be here, I think. It is unbelievable. The parties, the celebration, the people out in the streets. Although being here in Shenzhen, it's as quiet as I've ever seen Shenzhen. But I think that may well largely be you have a lot of people come from other provinces, other towns, other cities to come and work in Shenzhen during the year because it is a very prosperous city. I think a lot of people have probably gone home for the festival. So, I mean, yesterday was New Year's Day, so I guess, I don't know, maybe people were out celebrating with family and not many people were out. Yeah, I've never known Shenzhen to be this quiet. But then again, I've never been to Shenzhen during a festival, so this is probably pretty normal. So yeah, I'm not sure what our plans are for today. We're just waiting for everybody to wake up and get ready to go. So stick around. We will bring you more soon. If you've enjoyed this little history lesson, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with what's coming up in the future. If you have any comments, questions, hit us up in the comment section. Share the video with friends. Anyone that you think could do with learning a bit about life here, yeah, share with them. And if you have any ideas, anything you'd like to learn about China, let us know. If we can bring you some information, we will. Yeah, if you've got ideas for videos, let me know. I'm happy to accept ideas. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. Happy Chinese New Year, and we will see you all very, very soon. Take care.